greatest story ever told.
Presented by the United States Armed Forces Radio Service.
Tonight we present Blessed Are the Meek, a drama based on a teaching from the greatest life ever lived. Our story begins in the town of Joppa, the bustling seaport of Judea, where ships of all nations can be seen. Ships of Rome and Phoenicia, of Corinth and Cyprus, and along the shore, a new vessel is beginning to take form, a large vessel. And even now, the mast is being raised into place as the workmen gather to watch.
Drop your hammers! Come and watch! The mast! They're going to raise the mast in place! There they go! It's beginning to move!
Slowly, men! Now another pull! Hold it! Now ready!
We must proceed slowly, Ephraim. It's risky business raising so tall a mast.
Why not choose the correct words, Nariah? The tallest mast ever to come out of the forests of Lebanon. That's what she is.
Then all the more need to be cautious. The ropes, the pulleys, they've never been called on to do such a job before. We must be careful.
Put a little more lamb's grease on the wheel.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll proceed. Ready, men! Ready. Hold! Hold! Good. Now ready again.
Please, sir, caution.
You're so frightened, Nariah. Perhaps you're not a fit man to assist me on this vessel. She'll be the greatest to sail the great sea.
But, sir, you promised...
Of course I promised. I was only joking, Nariah.
Oh.
But great things call for great courage. I dare say if I were cautious, I'd never have begun to build this great boat of mine, huh?
It did take courage, and we won't disappoint you. There's a fine crew standing by to take her to sea when she's ready.
And we mustn't keep them waiting too long. Once we get the masts in place, it'll be only weeks. Come. Ready, men! Ready. Hold!
There, Ephraim. You heard that? Something's wrong. We'd best let her down.
She's raised halfway already. Can we stop now?
Please, sir.
No. I promised myself that by summer I'll be walking her decks. Far out in the great sea. We'll carry cargo to Rome, to Cyprus. We'll let them all know there's greater building skill in Judea than in all the world. We'll get that mast in place. Ready, men!
Please, sir.
Your mind's made up, Nariah. Ready, men! Hold!
Ephraim! Miriam, has there been any change?
None.
What do they say?
They say nothing.
And Ephraim?
He just lies there, staring. He says nothing, eats nothing. It's as though he's only waiting for death.
A strong man like Ephraim can take much and go on living.
Only if he wants to.
And you think he doesn't?
Then the rope snapped. The mast toppled. It broke more than his legs. It broke something inside him. In his mind, in his heart.
Then let me talk to him.
If he refuses to talk to his own wife, can you...
Please, Miriam. I know what... But maybe I can help. Give me the chance.
You're his friend. You have the right.
Thank you. I'll see him now. Ephraim? Ephraim? It's an old friend come to call. Well? Ephraim, the men were asking for you.
Nariah, go away.
Ephraim, I want to talk.
There's nothing to talk about.
Oh, but there is.
And you don't know what they said. These legs of mine, they are masts which have snapped, never to be used again.
I know, Ephraim.
And is there anything more to say?
Yes.
Please, Noriah. If you have any pity at all, go away. Leave me alone.
I have no pity. If I did, I wouldn't be your friend. Only your enemy. I won't pity you into lying here alone and shut off from the world for the rest of your life.
Don't talk anymore. Once I dreamed of walking the deck of my own vessel under full sail on the great sea, looking out to where the sea meets the sky, the only horizon a sailing man likes to watch. What's happened? Walk a deck. Shall never walk at all again. Now my horizon ends where the walls of this room meet the floor. I, who was going to shout commands to men to pull into my boat, lie here in a bed. Noriah, go away.
Ephraim,
If it's words you're groping for, forget them. I'm beyond the help of words. I'm beyond all help. Just leave me alone.
Noriah, what you've just said, do you really believe it?
I do.
You say you've heard the master himself speak,
Yes, Miriam, I have many times.
and he could help Ephraim.
Yes, I'm sure of it. He's never failed to help anyone.
And we could take Ephraim to him.
I can find out where the master is. In every town there are those who know.
But what if he doesn't want to go?
He'll go.
What if the master doesn't cure him?
I didn't say cure. I said help. We mustn't ask too much.
But for Ephraim, there can be only one kind of help. To be cured and strong and able to walk again.
Miriam, one doesn't tell the master what to do. One explains, one asks.
Still, if Ephraim weren't cured...
Can he be any worse off than he is now?
You're right. Shall I tell him?
Maybe I'd better. You see, I've heard the master. I believe. And it takes believing to convince others. I shall talk to Ephraim.
We shall wrap you warmly, Ephraim. You'll not regret having made the journey.
Please, Miriam. You don't have to keep talking. I promised Noriah I'd go, and I will.
But you don't think the master can help?
I don't know.
Noriah said that believing is important.
And shall I say I believe if I don't?
No, you mustn't do that.
Then don't ask me to. I'm going because Noriah believes. I'm going because he's my friend. And I know he wouldn't advise me badly. But don't ask too much of me.
Please, Ephraim, don't start talking that way.
How do you want me to talk? What can I say? Everything ruined. For you, too.
That's not so, Ephraim.
You didn't bargain for this when you married me.
I never felt it was a bargain, Ephraim. It was a pact. A sacred pact between us to face life together. We've done that. And we'll continue to do it.
Oh, Miriam, Miriam. This whole thing has made me very bitter. What I just said, it must have hurt you.
You can't hurt me, Ephraim. Because I understand you. Because I love you.
I know. Something happens, Miriam. Something happens when the big dreams are smashed. The little dreams come to us by night and they're gone by day, forgotten most times. But the big dreams, they're with us day and night. And when a man's big dream is smashed, there doesn't seem to be anything else left.
Nothing's been smashed, Ephraim. Nothing. In a few days, you'll see the master. In a few days, you'll find your help. But now we must get ready for the journey.
This is a good place to put his bed down, men.
So many people, Noriah.
There are always so many people where the master sleeps.
Shall we ever get the chance to bring Ephraim to him?
Somehow, everyone seems to get his chance here. Now, men, set the bed down here.
Miriam,
Yes, dear.
you were sleeping.
No. My eyes were closed, but I wasn't sleeping.
I've been looking up at the stars. I've been listening to the people singing around the fires.
It's pleasant to hear.
It's more than that. Much more. I've been thinking, Miriam. Thinking. And in the darkness, I see clearly a great deal that I never saw before.
What do you mean, Ephraim?
So many of the people here, they're like me. Sick or disabled in some way. They've come here seeking help. And yet they can sing. And their song isn't sad, it's inspired. If just coming to see him can do that to people, then surely he can help them all. I mean that before we started out, I agreed because Noriah believed. But now that I've seen all this, I know I'm here because I believe too.
Oh, Ephraim.
This is the first moment since it all happened that I feel good. Really good. I can't wait for morning to come. I can't wait to face the Master and ask him. He'll help me. I know he will. I can't see him.
You must lie down, Ephraim. We are making our way in the line, but it takes time.
Miriam, can you see him?
Yes, Ephraim.
Oh, tell me.
Tell you. How can I? Can you describe his gentleness? The way he looks at a sick child. The smile he gives the mother. Can words describe such a beautiful sight? Oh, Ephraim. Ephraim, last night the things you felt. How right you are.
Miriam, come. It's our turn now.
Are you ready, Ephraim? Do you know how you shall ask him?
I know. I'm ready.
I shall hold you up, Ephraim. There. Speak.
Master, you see before you a man who was once proud and strong, and even disbelieving. But now I am no longer proud. And I do believe. I believe that this infirmity, which has been visited on me, cannot last forever because you will help me. Will you, Master? Will you? Only say the words. That's all I ask.
Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Master. I said, is that all, Master? Master. No, you don't understand. I came here for help. I came here to ask you to help me. Master. Master.
He hasn't spoken, Noriah. Not a word since we brought him home.
It must have been a great shock.
And he did believe. I know he did.
You think, too, that the master failed to help him?
You heard his words. Did he say, "Arise, thy faith has made thee well," as he said to others? Did he?
No. But he helped. It's just that Ephraim's too blind to know it. I shall speak to him at once.
Oh, please, Nariah. If you value Ephraim's feelings at all, don't go in there. He won't talk to you.
I don't care if he doesn't. I must talk to him.
The way he feels, he may say something that will destroy your friendship forever.
I'll risk that. But the man must know. For his own sake, he must know. I'm going in there.
Then we'll both go.
Ephraim.
Ephraim. Nariah's here. He wants to...
Get out.
Please, Ephraim, he wants to talk to you.
He lied to me.
You see, Nariah, I told you.
I don't care. Ephraim, you must listen to me.
I listened to you once. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. I didn't promise you a cure. Only help. And you've had help, if you only know it.
Help. I lie here the same as I did before. Useless, helpless.
You needn't. There's the boat down by the shore waiting to be finished. A crew of the best sailors from the Judean coast waiting to sail for you.
Who, plague God, is my crippled captain? Can I walk the deck now? Can I command a ship the way I am?
The way you are, yes, but not the way you think. Remember what the master said.
Remember. Can I ever forget? Can I? Blessed are the meek. Me, Ephraim, a once strong man. He wanted me to be meek, to be fearful and afraid.
But that's just the thing you don't understand. He didn't want you to be afraid. Meekness isn't weakness. It takes more courage than you ever had before.
You're laughing at me. I think now that he was laughing at me, too.
No, Ephraim. Listen to me. You've got to understand.
I don't want to hear any more.
You'll hear this. Meekness is the wisdom and the courage to accept what has been meted out. And then go on to live good lives, rich lives, full lives. People who do that truly inherit the earth and its blessings.
Ephraim, it does mean something great and courageous when you think of it that way.
Does it? Well, not to me.
Ephraim, what are you trying to do?
Don't touch me.
But Ephraim...
No. No one else can help me. I'll help myself. Not through weakness or meekness, but through strength. I'll get up.
No, Ephraim, don't try.
Take your hands off me. I'll get up, and I'll walk. There. I can sit up by myself. You see?
Oh, Ephraim, no. No, please don't try.
Ah, these legs. Up and down. To the paw.
Nariah, please don't let him.
I won't try to stop. He must learn in his own way.
Then I will. Ephraim!
No, I'll do it. I will. I'll force myself up from the bed. I'll stand. That's the first thing. There. You see? And now... Miriam!
Ephraim! Ephraim!
Miriam.
Yes, dear.
Dark. It is gone.
It's been dark a long time.
What happened?
Don't you remember? You tried to walk.
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember now. Nariah.
He left after we put you back to bed.
I never want to see that man again.
Please, Ephraim.
He came here to mock me.
He didn't. I know he only came here to help.
Meek. He wanted me to be meek. To give in to this.
What he said, Ephraim, it did mean something to me.
It meant nothing to me. So I've decided.
What?
Let me move, my dear.
Move? Why?
The window. I must look out.
It's dark. What can you see?
There's a moon. I can see enough. Help me.
Of course. There.
Yes. Now I can see it. My boat. Down there by the shore. She takes on a ghastly look with the moon shining down on her. Her huge ribs sticking up in the air. And the mast lying across her where it toppled.
The men are waiting orders, Ephraim. They can finish her.
What for? Can I have a sailor?
She'll be a great queen of the sea. She'll sail under your name. You'll be proud of her yet.
Meekness. Surrender. That's what Noriah said. What the master said. Well, I'll show them. Weak as I am, useless as I am, I still have strength. Strength enough to give this final order.
Order?
Yes. I'll show them all. Miriam, tomorrow you are to go down to the shore. You're to speak to Noriah. That hut out there is to be destroyed. Destroyed.
But Ephraim...
I can't walk her decks again. No man ever will. That's my order. And it's to be carried out. It's good to hear them working down there. Good to know that my orders are being carried out.
Yes, dear.
Noriah. I'd like to have seen his face when he found out. What did he say?
Not very much.
He didn't start prattling about meekness, did he?
No, dear.
What did he say?
He talked about confidence, strength.
Confidence, strength. What does he know about strength? I'll show them. The thing that destroyed me, I'll destroy it. Yes. It's good to hear them down there hacking away at her. Taking her apart, piece by piece. Who's that?
I don't know.
Well, see.
Yes, dear.
Well, who is it?
Ephraim, there's one of the men to see you.
One of the men. I don't want to see him. They have their orders. Let them get on with it.
Please, sir. The men chose me to speak for them. I have to do it.
There's nothing to say.
Wait. Sir, I'm a sailing man. Not much good when it comes to talking. But Noriah wouldn't do it, so they chose me. You must give me the chance to say what they want said.
Won't make any difference. My mind is made up.
That's why I'm here. I tell you, it came to us like a miracle.
Miracle? What are you talking about?
Well, your orders, sir, about the ship. At first, we didn't believe it.
Was it so hard to believe? You know I'm a man of strong decisions.
Of course, sir. We've always known that. That's why we got together. Why we had our talk.
Talk? What about?
Sir, we know how you always wanted a sailor yourself. We knew what it meant, too, when that mast toppled.
And there isn't much more for us to talk about, is there?
Sir, do you know that from a seat well built and securely placed in the rigging, a man could run that ship, could give orders, could be heard by all the men? What? Don't you see, sir? After we heard your new order, the men all decided that's what we do. We're doing it now, building the seat for you.